Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you. I appreciate you. We are on Leo now, so you can't really see it, but I do have like the Leo emblem here in the back. It's kind of hard to see, but my son got me a really cool little light that projects the signs onto the wall. It's just light, it's daytime, so it's kind of hard to see it in here, but Leo, Leo, Leo. So I did the first 4 of my zodiacs, and now I'm on you guys. Well, the decks have changed. Okay, this has been one of those things that's been hard to decide on since I started doing readings years ago here now. Is okay, I like to get all the readings done at once. I like to use all the same decks, but that's just not the way it works. That's not the way energy works. So energy shifted, cards shift. We're on a new round of readings, and I just am guided to do whatever I'm guided to do, and then if I need a break, I'll take a break. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure or stress on the cards or myself when it comes to these messages, because I'm just called to come do them. I do them. So Leo, let's see where you guys are at, what you guys are doing, what's this going on. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start with, actually, we're going to get 3 of these tarot for Leo. I hope everybody's doing well. Ooh. Nope, that's too many. This one is the Empress. It's reversed, but let's see what else happens here with the Empress. King of Earth reversed, and the Queen of Earth. Okay. An inspiration on the bottom, which is the Page of Fire. The Page of Fire could mean there's something here trying to be transformed, or you're trying to be more energetically or spiritually invested in. There's definitely something here that's kind of exciting, kind of inspiring. There's just a strong energy here of change, and it could very well be spiritual change, since that is the fire energy to me. There's a lot of earth energy in the 3 cards that I pulled. So let's see. This Empress came out reversed. Let's see here. Trying to make something happen here. Have been trying to make something happen. Probably with your earth matters, but there's also like this feeling of wanting to be okay with your earth matters, or wanting to accept. I look at the Empress a lot of the times as acceptance of what is and what has been. So here in the kind of, in the past kind of energy that's been, it's like there's some kind of understanding with yourself and the universe, between you and the universe and nature and what's going on. You're in this time of kind of, I want to feel like I'm feeling like a surrender to kind of what is right now. But there is something here that is kind of, and maybe it was something that didn't necessarily come to fruition, or you didn't feel like it was like a great, like, it feels like something was trying to grow, or something was trying to be manifested here, and maybe didn't come to full like fruition, or you could have been, it just wasn't exactly necessarily what you envisioned. I have been getting this message like through the readings, so I don't know if this is not, it feels like just an energy that's in the air, but it's inspired you to do something more here, to nurture something a little more. I have been getting this message like a lot of people have really been working on creating something in their life, something different, transforming something in their life, going towards what they truly desire, or trying to create something that's truly a part of their soul, and then it kind of not feeling as great or accomplished, or like we always have that, oh, this could be better, or oh, this isn't quite what I envisioned, or whatever. That's been an energy throughout all these readings, like most of these readings so far, and it's kind of in the air, like, man, I've worked really hard, but it still isn't where I want it to be yet. But there's just a little more growth needed here. We got the Queen of Earth here, a little more nurturing and a little more guidance. The White Rabbit, once again, this is the second different deck, but that White Rabbit's come through now for 2 readings. Who was the other reading? I can't remember who the other reading had the White Rabbit, and it was in a different deck. But there's also a moth in this one, these white moths. So there's some kind of, I feel like, a spiritual transformation that's been, and this is feeling very spiritual because the snake is in both of these. And then we got this deer, this calmness, but it's like maybe right now you're just looking to feel a little calmer or a little more grounded or settled in whatever it is you've been working on. It's almost like something hasn't been rooted or confirmed. It's kind of the word I'm getting. Stabilized, confirmed, rooted. It's almost like you've been waiting for something to be rooted, confirmed, stabilized, more permanent. Okay, it's feeling kind of like there's a feeling here between. I'm getting a feeling between like the seed and the actual like finishing or finalization of a product. This could be like a vision. This could be just a dream. This could be like I said, this could be any endeavor. You guys, this is a general message. So if this is resonating, it's something like that. And it's just, there's a feeling coming in here, and this did come in upright, this Queen of Earth. And she really speaks to us about staying grounded and believing in our fertility, believing in the fact that everything that comes from us is valuable and worthy, and that offers us a state of security and this knowing that no matter what's going on around us, we accept what's going on around us, because no matter what's going on, we got what we need to be stable and secure within ourselves. So this is a lot about having that feeling of self-worth also. But there is this like, there's something really exciting or something just maybe it feels almost like you're just getting a burst of extra energy here to maybe recognize that, I mean, you got everything you need. I mean, these are a lot of really strong, powerful cards here. The Empress, prosperity, maturity. We got the King and Queen of Earth. So both the masculine and the feminine of the earth energy, which means you're willing to receive what comes to you. You're willing to take action. It's just, you may not be taking that action right now. You may be more headed in this feminine energy of receiving. You may be waiting to receive something. That's another thing or receive news of something being more stable or something more secure in your life. And there could be like there's this undertone of feeling really excited and driven to make some changes or to make a move, to actually finish something. Like, it's almost like this could be, maybe you haven't started it yet. This could just be an idea that just gets you excited. But it's like, oh, you could have been like recently doubting, like, do I have enough to do this? Or is there enough, like there's this feeling here of having everything you need, but maybe having a little doubt about your own value or your own worth, or if you got what it takes. But you do. It's just, there is this White Rabbit. This is guidance. So just pay attention to any signs and any guidance that's coming in for you right now, Leo. This is feeling like there's going to be, there's a lot here there's a lot here in your earth matters that is trying to settle or ground or root, or you're trying to become okay with or stable in. You know, it feels like there's been... and you really want this. I do feel like there's a strong want for this. Let's go ahead and get one of these. Got a lot of the soul trees out. Let's get one of these for you guys. The Sun. Yes, this is very good. Very good, good energy. This is abundance, joy, warmth, positive energy, and light filled. So there is something extremely exciting, extremely beautiful here with the Sun and the Page of Fire going towards something really nice. Clearly seeing what it is that can make you happy, what it is that can bring you stability, joy, happiness. It's very beautiful, warm energy. And it's something to do with your earthly matters for sure with all this earth energy, but there's also a feeling here of needing to kind of just like, kind of accept what is right now and know that it's there. It's just in the process of like maturing or growing, or becoming, even say becoming. Let's look at that. That's beautiful. The Sun, I love the Sun. It's a very nice energy. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and pull another card on these and get a little more on the Empress. keep an open mind here. If you did have your mind set on something and it just isn't looking the way you thought it was going to look, or it ain't feeling the way you thought it was going to feel. I think this was in Cancer's reading also. That energy of like wanting to build somewhere, but then it just kind of not working out, or not being like the conditions around you just seem, but Spirit was saying in that message to keep going little by little, step by step. I think that is the one that had the white rabbit too. So you may have Cancer in your chart. You may be dealing with the Cancer in your life, but there is the full moon in this energy also, which is going to be in Aries, you guys. But let's go ahead and get, what is this Empress? Got the Nine of Water. So there is something here you want to be satisfied and happy with, or you've been trying to be satisfied and happy with, is more like what I want to say, with yourself, with your, there's been something you've been trying to work on within yourself. This could be inner work about value, worth, your own worth and value, or what you have to bring to the table. There's been some kind of transformation being worked on with Jupiter here. This is Jupiter in Pisces. So Pisces is the mystical kind of energy. It feels very like something's been trying to expand within yourself that makes you feel just more whole, more complete, less of a need for those external things or validations, but it's just, there's still that feeling here of really wanting to be okay with just yourself, what you have, and what you're, where you're at right now, because there is this feeling here right now of with this King and the Ten of Water. It's beautiful energy, you guys. A Ten of Water, I mean, this is so much, like, this is so good. There's a happiness here, there's contentment, this is also Mars, a lot of Pisces energy in this reading, you guys. So with that being said, if you don't know your birth chart, or you haven't checked it out, you can always get a free birth chart at like Cafe Astrology or AstroSeek or somewhere like that. You'll need to know your time of birth. Well, that's to find your ascendant, which I do recommend watching for your ascendant also. Any of the placements, it depends on which houses are being really activated for you. That's the energies that are in the sky that are kind of, I always see it as like a ping pong, or is it pinball, like a pinball table or something. It's just there's tings, and it's tinging different parts of people's charts and different parts of their own makeup, their own you know, it's tinging us all differently. So that's why these messages, I suggest just kind of looking and seeing what's going on, and seeing where this is fitting into your life or your chart, or just whether this is work related, or this is feeling like self-related. It is feeling like there's something here you've been working on within yourself. You've done a lot of work. We went from the Nine of Water to the Ten of Water. The first, working on creating something, maybe making something happen, and waiting for those, for the growth to happen, waiting for the results of that work. Actually, it's not even work. The Empress doesn't even work. She just knows it's going to happen. So there's this feeling here in the past of just knowing, something's growing, something is expanding, something is feeling differently within myself and my life, and it's feeling more content. And maybe it's just getting used to this different feeling that you're not used to feeling. That's kind of what I'm getting. And then there's this King of Earth. Now, this could be very well somebody that you are dealing with also that makes you very happy. And there could just be some feelings here of needing to just accept and receive from those around you, from your environment. It feels like if this isn't you specifically bringing that to the environment, it could be things in your environment coming to you that make you happy, and accepting that, and not like dismissing. I don't want to say dismissing, but maybe rejecting the good stuff that's already there. You know, there's something really good here already happening, and it could be somebody in your life inspiring you to maybe make some more moves in your life. Maybe make to nurture yourself more, to care about yourself more, to take care of yourself more. There is this Queen. She's very stable, and she's resourceful. Be resourceful too. The Queen of Earth is all about being resourceful. Nine of Earth, you guys, this is so good. And then the Empress on the bottom. Wow, this is a lot, receiving a lot of really great energy. I feel like there's a lot of good energy you've been receiving, whoever this is resonating for. And the Nine of Earth, this is, I put in the work, and now I get to sit and enjoy it, and I get to sit with my I get to sit with my bounty. I get to sit with my growth. I get to sit with this feeling of having this security. It feels like I am my own home. Like I am accepting of myself. Like that could be what you've been working on, is just this huge acceptance of yourself and your life. And there's just so much good energy here. We got 2 9s, you guys. We got 2 empresses. We got the 10 of water right in the middle, which is just beautiful. It's a lot of love here, you guys. A lot of love. A lot of it's just maybe you haven't been used to this. Like this feels like this is just you've been. It's like you've been on a spiritual kind of mission or something, looking at maybe signs. I did notice the moths. I did notice the rabbit. All these the white moths, the white rabbits. There's just this feeling here of huge transformation happening, or have happened. And now it's like, oh, I'm still like, it's like, okay, so it's like, I remember kind of going through this also myself in this process. And it was like, it's hard to get used to, when, especially if you're coming from a place where you didn't feel great about yourself, or you did a lot of work to feel more secure within yourself. Especially, I specifically believe I am here to help people with their self-worth, their value. I struggled with that a lot. Along with, if you've been with my channel for a while, you know I've struggled with addiction. I have looked death in the face, and I mean death of my soul. And I seriously was saved. Like by something much, much bigger than myself, I would call God. And that's what this is feeling like. This is feeling like I need to get used to this. I need to get used to this happiness that I'm not used to. And I need to settle into it. I want to root in this. I want to be comfortable in this. There could just be this discomfort of being like content. That's what I'm feeling. This is very nice energy, you guys. We got roses all over this, red flowers. This red is popping out here, coming in, this bright love. Like it's just such a self-love of like not only what you're doing in your earth matters, but it is a lot of earth energy. The 9 of earth, it's being content with yourself, not needing that external stuff from anybody or anything. It's like, I've done all this work. I feel really stable and happy with myself. You may even be looking at the relationships around you and seeing like what they've brought to you emotionally, like what you've learned from them emotionally. Even if maybe at the time you didn't see it, you're seeing that now. I am getting that. Let's go ahead and get one of these. This is a really nice reading, Leo. Let's see what else we can get for you guys. This feels, ooh, well, we did get it. Flexibility came out. Flexibility. So right now, if things are feeling like, which I was getting, so the way I read it, it's not just all one message, okay? There's going to be little parts in here for different people, different things. But at the beginning, I was feeling like maybe something just wasn't looking like it should after all the work and all the stuff that's been changing and shifting. And there's been this big, like, there's this transition. And I do feel this, like, in your energy, like there's been a shift in the energy, your energy specifically. And it's just asking you to be flexible with what's happening right now. So this is, and I did feel that too also. I believe I said, it kind of feels like an in-between. It feels like an in-between between the seed and the plant. It's like the in-between where it's like I'm still growing my roots to kind of hunker down here and like be comfortable here. Like, and I do feel like right now is a time to just kind of know that, and I'm seeing that too in this card, the roots curving. It's like maybe part of your like roots wants to kind of shift back to an old energy or an old way of thinking about yourself. That absolutely Spirit's saying, don't, just be flexible. You know, don't break at this time. If you feel something kind of pulling you back, just kind of go with the flow. If you feel something, some kind of energy, kind of, don't get down on yourself. This is part of transitioning. This is part of integration. This is part of, hey, this is where I was. This is where I am. I'm actually in a really good place. I feel very content. I've done a lot of work. There's so much good energy in this King of Earth and this 10 of Water. It's so good. It's like it's like so emotionally content and stable within your earthly body. You know, that's what I'm feeling. And there's just this need to be flexible. If something's like kind of feeling like that doesn't quite match up to like what I thought it would be or something like that, if that's in here, but otherwise just be flexible right now. It's like that Empress energy. Be flexible about what's happening. You know, don't try to form or create right now what is happening. Just let you become you. Let what's happening around you become what it is. That's the message I'm getting. Be very flexible about what's happening right now, because it's not meant to have, that's the Empress. And we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck, on both decks. You know, we have this Empress once again, and that pomegranate there. There's gifts in just letting whatever become whatever it is supposed to become, because nothing, I always say this, there is no weed on this earth. There is no, you know, everything's here for a reason. We may not always see the reason, but it is here for a reason. So accept that if something is making, like, if there's something you want to bend or something you want to like mold into more of what you want it to be, that's Emperor energy. And that's not what we're in here. We're in very feminine energy in your guys' reading, and we're in very receiving energy. We're in accepting energy. We're in a flexible, receiving, nurturing energy. And that's what is coming through very strongly in your guys' reading right now. So that is really nice. Gather also. Gather your resources. This was also a message in, I believe it was Cancers. And right now Mars is in Cancer. So, you know, it's not a hugely active Mars, but it is emotionally in touch Mars, if that makes sense. Not that's not really, you know, Mars is this planet of action and taking initiative and you know, but it wants things to happen. It wants to make things happen. Cancer is a feeling. Cancer is a feeling energy. It's a very deep, intuitive feeling energy. So there's a very strong energy in your guys' reading to definitely tap into that feeling place and get what you need in a kind of flexible way. Just kind of and allow what's happening here to happen, because whatever, it's like there's a medicine for everything that grows on this earth, and that is us controlling that. That's because it's naturally supposed to be here. So if you do feel like you're lacking some kind of resource or some kind of because the Empress and the King did come out reverse, which isn't bad. It just feels like there's just a little imbalance in maybe believing that something's going to happen, or something's going to be rooted or grounded, or something's going to happen or grow here. And it's there's already so much good stuff here. So just have faith in that whatever is whatever is meant to come along for you, or is, I'm getting this feeling of just waiting for something to happen, or waiting for something to be finalized or finished or rooted or grounded or moved completely, like into the whole new energy, because it does feel like an in-between. It's gonna come to you. You don't have to take any action right now. Be very flexible about the energies around you. Be very flexible about why, you know, try not to dismiss or throw away something when it's right there in front of you. Don't be too rigid in the mind of thinking right now. Be very flexible in your mind and in your energy right now, as far as kind of just allowance. That's what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and see here. Let's get it on this Empress and Nine of Water. This is a lot of emotional work, and really figuring out what it is that makes you feel good. Like, and I do feel like it's an allowance of yours. I am feeling that self-acceptance a lot with your guys' readings. Honor yourself. And I can't make this stuff up, you guys. Spirit's coming through strong and saying, honor yourself. Honor this journey, this Empress journey. Maybe you're not honoring yourself as much as you could be right now. Maybe that's why the Empress was reversed, because you still feel like you could do more, or you could be more. Or this is just don't do that to yourself, and don't do that to this process. It's looks like whoever this reading is for has done an immense amount of work. Interesting. And I said immense amount of work and action came out, you know. Honor yourself, action. So if there is something here you need to do for yourself, then it's saying to go ahead and do that for yourself. Or you did that for yourself, because I was still talking about this kind of past energy here. So you've done something for yourself. You've taken action. Maybe you've honored yourself, and you're just still feeling that feeling of, it's just, there's just this really great energy here. I love this. Let's get this Ten of Water and this King. Sixth chakra, third eye. Okay, this is really, really following your intuition here. There is a vision here, a vision of something being grounded and stable, especially maybe within your family or the family, friends, everything that surrounds you that makes you happy. There's a feeling or a vision of this being stable, secure, forever, permanent. It's that far vision. It's that far vision. That's what I'm getting. It's a far vision out of this perfection in the family, in the self, being able to provide and feeling stable, and being able to just be that, like, grounded earthly presence, not only for yourself, but those that are around you and they are a part of this 10 of water. It's being emotionally connected. I look at the 10 of water a lot of the times as being emotionally connected to not only the people you are with, but also just the whole process of like the emotional journey too. Like there's definitely a far vision here, a reaching vision that it's saying hold that vision, but be flexible. These cards are very similar in color, and there's a far out vision here, and it's just saying be flexible. Don't let, and also I'm also getting, while I'm looking at this, don't let a rooted or old way of thinking or old like rigid energy take away from what you see in the future, or you don't let any of your roots, your past, take away from what you envision for your future. I am getting that also with that energy. So let's go ahead and get one on the Queen of Earth, beautiful, and the Nine of Earth. I love that. This is Venus in Virgo. It's really nice. Do pay attention to your signs and stuff right now, or any messages. You know, I've seen the White Rabbit, and it's a guide. It's also a protector. At least it came through in my dream as that, to lead me and to make me pay attention to my environment. So there is something probably here in your environment that's kind of needs you to let it be, or pay attention to it, or kind of follow that hunch, you know, or something. There's something here. Live from your heart. I love that. Stay right where you're at here in your heart, you guys, because of the inner voice. Okay, awesome. Because this is loving yourself. This is taking care of yourself. This is being proud of the accomplishments and all the stuff that you have built and made and created in yourself, you know, and this is just like allowing your work to pay off. And this is the payoff. This is energy coming through for you guys. So this is very nice energy. This is so, it feels very self-satisfying. It feels very loving and nurturing. It just does. And that definitely means living from your heart. Just everything you're doing right now, I feel like whoever this is for, you're really living from, you're working on like living from this place of heart, even though like it does feel like there might be a little like, I think doesn't matter how secure or how hard we worked, we always have like little doubts and like, oh, is this really like, or could this look better, or this doesn't look exactly like I thought it would, but it feels good. Like whatever this is feeling much better than some energies. So I am feeling like just hold your vision, be flexible right now, and just make your choices from that place that you've been making choices by honoring yourself. If there's a choice or anything I'm not seeing even choice energy. I'm just feeling like a need to kind of feel content and happy because you're at a good place right now. You've done some major energetic work here with the page. And you could be inspiring others around you by just showing how kind of content you are within yourself. So yes, live from your heart, you guys. That's a really nice message. Let's get one of these. Oh, this is the one. Spirited. Yes. Just smile. Be spirited. Spirited. Full of spirit. This is such a good reading, you guys. I love that. Spirited. Everything you do, just, and lessons on the bottom after I shuffled. There's been definitely lessons, I feel like, learned with this reading. And there's just this feeling of being very alive. That's how I could sum this up. You're feeling alive, but there's just, could be a little doubt about like how, and it could just be a discomfort because maybe you aren't used to feeling this alive or this spirited or this happy or this content. You know, or maybe you're right in between and you know you're going somewhere really great. You just have to be flexible right now and kind of go with the flow and hold your vision and be spirited with it. Hold that spirit. Let's get one of these. Spirit. Oh my gosh. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. Spirit, instinct. That is also the White Rabbit, following your instincts. You know, there's an instinctual knowing that when something's there or calling you to do this or do that or settle. Look at that, you guys. Spirit, you are definitely on the path of spirit here. Whoever this reading is resonating with, this is really nice, you guys. Like honoring yourself. The spirit. Like it's such a alive energy I'm getting from this reading. Living from your heart. being content and happy within yourself, settling into this kind of individual kind of, it's not that you don't need anybody, it's not that anybody's not around, it's that you're content. There's a happiness here, and there's a lot of work that has went into this, and it's about honoring that right now, and not, if you feel yourself kind of getting pulled back to any old ways of thinking, or not being flexible, or not honoring your body or your health or your this process, I am feeling it's just saying be flexible right now. There's the vision's right there, like you're in it, you are in it. Yes, I love that, you guys. This is a beautiful message. Let's just see here. We're gonna get a little final advice here. Oracle, angelic assistance. Yes, spirited. Know that if you're watching this reading and you're asking, are my guides with me? Am I being guided? Is this the way my spirit's supposed to go? Yes, this is absolutely a yes. Angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. Also, the white rabbit is here. That is, to me, is guidance, is spirit coming through, guiding you, showing you what you need to look at, showing you what you need to engage in, showing you what you don't need to engage in. Angelic assistance, definitely strongly with the Leos, or if this is just in a house, like look at where your Leo house is. If you're just watching this and look what section of the Leo, where Leo is in your chart, which house is it holding? That's really deep emotions. I love this. Okay, now let's go ahead and see if there's, well, there's going to be, because I'm going to get a surrender card. And I like to just see if there is anything you need to surrender, which one of these things will be. We'll just see what you may need to think about surrendering. And if you've already done that, great. If not, maybe it's just something to think about right now. What do I need to let go of? Or what do I need to surrender? What do I need to accept? Surrender to your full power. This is very, look at that, the lion, you guys, in the Leo reading. Spirited. Surrender to your full power. Oh, surrender to passion. And that fire, the flower and the fire in the heart, this inspiration guiding you, leading you. It feels very spirited. It feels very like you're on your own spiritual path, journey here, and you have been. Do not doubt the work you've done. Do not let go of the vision. Do not start creating the vision that is not just naturally there. Like this is something very natural happening here. That's what I am feeling. It says your life is calling for you to step into your full path, your full power, rather than playing it small. Yes, it's beautiful. And this is very feminine energy. This is feeling very receiving of guidance, spirit, and everything that's happening in your life right now, you guys. So if there's any doubt, don't. Not with this reading, not with this energy, okay? So thank you, Leo. Or if you're just watching this and you're not a Leo and you're just watching for a certain part of your chart, if you're further into the astrology and stuff, then just know this is a great reading. This is self-content. This is so neat. I freaking love it. I love it. I freaking love it. I love this blue. And this is different decks, by the way, you guys. Same artist. What is so her name, let's see. It's Allison Williams Yee. I have used these and I have all of her soul tree cards. I am in love with her art and the beautiful energy I get from these cards. And you can see they're from two different decks, but it's so beautiful. It's earthy, galactic awesomeness. But you can see the swirl of blue and stuff in the middle, and how this is kind of part of this spirit. It's like being spirited. It's like spirit is working through you. Be spirited in what you're choosing to do and where you're at, and holding that vision. There is that vision coming through. It's so nice, you guys. I love this energy. Oh, it's beautiful. So, all right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, and I hope it helped somebody. And as always, thank you. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.